Matt, believe it or not, when I was going through grade school and high school, I wanted to get through that period of my life as quickly as possible, even quicker than the script.
Wow.
Yeah. For me, it wasn't about learning. It was about compliance. It didn't matter if I was learning. I was focused on appeasing my teachers and parents. I didn't care about the learning. I cared about the grade. Learning was the byproduct. I cared about meeting a set of criteria that someone else set for me. I suspect that there are many people that have lived or are living this story too. Well, fast forward 25 years or so and here I am. Continuous learning is my life. Continuous learning and assessment is about living in the present with an eye on the horizon while reflecting on things that we've said or done. There are so many ways to do this, but what is key is that you can't do this alone and nobody can force you to learn new things. Let me explain. Those of you that know me know that I enjoy reading about many different areas, from leadership topics to best instructional practices to curriculum planning. I read as much as I can. Over the years, I have found that it is much more rewarding and energizing when others are reading and learning alongside me. When you find a group of people with similar interests and beliefs, those people become your team. They're your biggest fans. They're interested in helping you succeed and asking you for your help. Those are the support people or your professional learning network. My advice to any educator is to find out what's happening next door. Get out of your classroom and talk with the people in your hall, in your school, in the district. Find a network of other staff members that you can grow with. We have many different ways for staff to engage in learning opportunities in our district. However, there are only so many things that you're obligated to attend. Beyond that, it's up to you. What you need to answer every day is, am I prepared to be the best educator I can be for my students or my staff? Am I focused on learning or am I focused on a label and an evaluation? This school year, I encourage all of you to take a risk and try something new. We all fail from time to time, but life has taught me not to let failure and mistakes define who I am. Every one of us can get better in one way or another, and every one of us can choose to criticize someone else for making a mistake. Are you willing to commit to growing as a professional? Are you willing to support your colleague as he or she learns too? Continuous learning must be a priority for everyone in our district, and we must work together to learn from each other. If the best teacher in our district closes the door to their classroom and only focuses on the 24 kids sitting in front of him or her, then those 24 students will be in great shape. But if that teacher shared their great instructional practices with the teachers on either side of the hall, reviewed assessments with them, and even informally observed their class to offer his or her feedback, imagine the growth. Now that 24 becomes 72.
Wow.
And so it grows. Welcome back, Milford Public Schools. Be open to new ideas, be good to each other, be a risk taker, and be a continuous learner for your students.
And you talk about being a risk taker and continuous learning. You're in a program right now as a student, is that correct?
I am.
That's fabulous. And I know for me, someone at 43, 4 years ago, I went back to school as well. And I can tell you, being a continuous learner has benefited me as an educator and as a leader. When I saw continuous learning and assessment as one of our 4 big district goals, I was thrilled because that's a sign of a district always looking to improve and grow as educators. And that, let me tell you, is motivating for me. Continuous learning is an integral component of practice-based learning and improvement. Educators need to be continuous learners to provide timely, efficient, and high-level education in an environment where knowledge, technology, and social requirements are rapidly changing. Traditional structured education is very important, yet much success is derived from highly motivated individuals like yourself that have dedicated their lives to the concept of continuous learning. These individuals prioritize the creation of time in their busy lives each day to educate themselves on new concepts and ideas. These individuals understand the importance of creating plentiful opportunities in all areas of life and of work. Our world is changing around us in such a frantic pace that if we do not continue to grow and develop, we soon will be left behind. In the 21st century, we all need to be continuous learners. We need to continually keep our skills sharp and up to date so that we have an edge on all that we do. The ongoing revelation in information technology, demands change not only in what we learn, but also in how we learn in the classroom and beyond. To succeed in this new environment means knowing how to access information, but also how to analyze and use it effectively and efficiently. So for all of us educators here, continuous learning is the key to longer, healthier, more satisfying and productive careers and lives. So welcome to Milford Schools, everybody.